Hello guys, welcome to this particular session of this video. In this video, we are going to look at the overview of the site that we can see the website that we are going to create, which is we named it task manager. So this is basically what we are going to build in this series. And in this series, like you can see here I can add a content, and when I add a content, it's going to be added to here. And then we can see something called ID, you can see something called tags, I can see what's called date added, and the actions that we can perform. So let me just show example. Let me show you example, and you can also see that when it comes to this of the ID is not being arranged. Like you can't see 1, there's no 3, there's no 7, and a whole lot of other. That's because I removed some content. So let me try adding a new content. So I can say new added content, and then I hit on this add tags. So you're going to, you can see new added content. The date was May 9 and 2025, and the time was 1:28. These, you can see all these guys were 2023, 2022. They are just a dummy data that I added, but you can see how this was being added here. So I can try to update anyone. Like you can see this GG, this guy doesn't really make sense. So I can try to update, or I can try to delete it. If I say I don't want to, I can click on update, and I can come here and say something like, let me remove it. Okay, let me just leave it and say updated right here. So I can click on what updated. You can see I click on this update button right here. You can see it got updated here. I can decide to remove it. Let me remove it because it's not really making sense. I can click on this delete. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want to delete this GG, this HD updated is the content there. So I can decide to click on cancel. When I click on cancel, it's not going to delete. And then if I click on delete and then hit this delete, but just give it a little bit of time, I can see it's gone and the ID does no longer appear. This ID of a guy is not really mainly any use that is being here, because look, if you are still not really know how this guy is done, it can be really confusing. So why do I want to create this task manager? Like in this our series, we're not going to make use of heavy things. I want us to start from the basics for those that don't know how to create a particular website, or you're interested in going to that of web development. Creating this kind of task is going to give you like a stepping block for you to actually know what you want to actually do, because this guy is not going to be really hard to do. We're not going to go for that of user login or a whole lot of authentication, a whole lot of things. It's just playing like how you do some other quick things. No, this is not going to be really hard to do. So this is basically what this site can do. You can see here I'm running at port 8000, which is 127.00.01. This signifies that this is a local host is running currently on my system. This is if we push this online, we see something like .com. So this is just basically what I want us to look at in this video. So the framework in Python, this is actually created using Python, like you know, and the framework we are going to make use to create this website is actually Django. Why do I want to use Django? Django tends to make things a little bit simpler. I should have made use of Flask, but I'm going to do the same thing, similar thing, make use of Flask. So we can try to compare, and then we can try to compare and contrast which one takes a little bit more of a time. So this is basically what I want us to look at in this video. In the next video, we are going to kick off by starting to write up our script. This is not actually doing really much thing, but it's a solid way to start your web development project. So web development. So I'll be happy to see you try this series. Thank you for watching.